Welcome back to Today in the NA. I'm Ava Cruchon. Over the weekend, there was 7 sweeps and 9 split series across the league. Before we cover the key matchups leading into this weekend and talk about the league-wide bullying prevention initiative, let's talk about the highlights from this past weekend. The Odessa Jackalopes picked up a huge opening night 8-1 win over the Oklahoma Warriors on Friday night. Odessa's Zachary Benayan had a hat trick and 4-point night, while Odessa's Nick Metelkin had a 5-point night with the Jackalopes. On Saturday night, the Minnesota Wilderness produced a comeback win thanks to Ferry Natusul. He recorded his first career hat trick and hit a career high of 4 points total. Taking a look at the Central Division, the Bismarck Bobcats stayed undefeated, picking up 2 wins over the Austin Bruins this past weekend. They are the last remaining team in the NAHL that is undefeated. Heading east, the Maryland Black Bears and the Rochester Junior Americans had an East Division face-off as the second-place Black Bears took on the third-place Junior Americans. In Game 1 of the matchup, Rochester shut down Maryland 2-0. Then in Game 2 of the matchup, Rochester struck first with a goal in the first period. However, Maryland responded in the second period with 4 goals. Following that explosive period, the Junior Americans were able to score 1 more goal in the third. However, it was not enough and led the Black Bears winning 4-3 and allowing them to maintain their second place standing in the East Division. Now let's take a look at the matchups for this upcoming weekend. After losing their first game of the season last week to North Iowa, the Aberdeen Wings are hungry to pick up a win over the Minnesota Mallards. However, Minnesota is gaining momentum. Last weekend, the Mallards strung 2 wins over the Watertown Shamrocks with the help of Zane Spaniel. During his league debut weekend, he put together a 37-save shutout. A win for the Mallards would tie them with the Wings in the Central Division standings. In the East, there will be a battle for the top of the standings between the number 1 Nordiques and the number 2 Black Bears. The teams match up this weekend for the second time this season. Last time, the Nordiques and Black Bears split the series. Right now, the Black Bears are sitting 1 point behind the Nordiques in the standings. However, the Nordiques have been hot. They are on a 4-game winning streak and hope to extend it. Taking a look at the Midwest Division, the Anchorage Wolverines are taking on the Fairbanks Ice Dogs for the first time this season. Both teams are sitting with 13 points in the standings with 6 wins over 9 games. It will be a close matchup between the 3rd place Anchorage and 4th place Fairbanks as they have both picked up 4 wins over their last 5 games. Lastly, as we head down south, the Amarillo Wranglers are looking to bounce back from their 3-game losing streak and snap the 4-game winning streak that the Shreveport Mudbugs are on. Shreveport's goalie, Aiden Garapi, has made a splash this season. He's had back-to-back shutouts this past weekend against the New Mexico Ice Wolves. This will be a close and important matchup because the Wranglers are leading the Mudbugs by 1 point in the South Division standings. While close matchups are important, it's not the only thing going on this month. The North American Hockey League and its 35 club members are partnering up for a league-wide bullying prevention initiative. You can join the Be Kind, Bullying Hurts initiative by wearing blue and also showing up for the St. Cloud Norseman game on Friday night. They're having a blue out in honor of National Bullying Prevention Month. You can check out their game and all games on NATV. Make sure to download the North American Hockey League app. Check out the latest stories across the league. That's all I got for this week. I'm Ava Cruchon, and that's Today in the NA.